I never thought that I would be having a chance in my life being in the United Nations. Thank you, Josette. I learned my English by myself when I was 12 years old. For whatever reason, I don't know, I just fell in love with the language. Every morning from 5 o'clock, I rode a bicycle about 40 minutes to the Hangzhou hotel, looking for foreign tourists to teach me English. I showed them around the city, and they told me English. My English is not perfect, but the things I learned are so interesting because the things the Americans, the foreign tourists visit China, they told me are so different from the things I learned from my parents and my teachers. Yes, I was in Cultural Revolution, everything I taught, so different. Since then, everything I learned, I've got a habit. You have to use your own brain to think about it. Just 1 more minute. When everything body says yes, wait for 1 minute. When everybody says no, wait for 1 minute. Think about it carefully. Because if you look at the world in a different way, you might do it in a different way. And I think that I'm here today not to represent myself, it's to represent all the small guys, all the small business that I've been working with. 1995, when I left my university, I told my president of the university, I said, I'm going to be an entrepreneur doing internet. He said, what is internet? I said, I don't know. And then he listened for 2 hours, say, okay, Jack, I know you want to do something. I don't know what you're going to do, but 10 years later, if you want to be back, please be back. And I said, okay, within 10 years, I will not be back. When I started business, because it's so difficult to be a small business owner in China. It took me 5 months to borrow $500 and still failed. No chance. And and I have no any idea about how to run a business. And when I go to register a company called Internet, the registering officer said, no, there's no such a word internet in the dictionary. How can you register an internet? So he said, you have to register another name. So I said, what's the name? He said, computer consulting firm. And I have no idea about what is computer. So my first company is Hangzhou Hope, computer consulting firm. It was tough. Without knowing anything about technology, without knowing anything about the computer. In the past 15 years, I've been working. I call myself like a blind man riding on the back of the blind tigers. Those experts riding horses, they all fell. We survived because we worry about the future. We believe the future. And I believe one thing. I told my team in my apartment, we have to prove ourselves. Because if we can be successful, 80% of young people can be successful. We don't have a rich father. We don't have a powerful uncle. We do not get $1 from government. We do not get $1 from the banks. We start from zero. So we have to work hard. It's not a proof of us. It's a proof of our generation. It's proof of the internet power. So this is I always keep on sharing with the young people. And today, by talking that, I want to say one thing, because just the General Secretary said, the world is full of troubles. Today, the world is full of complaints. I complained when I was 20 years old. Bill Gates took all the, Microsoft, IBM, Cisco. They took their big companies. And to us, we are hopeless because they're too big. We complain. But now I never complain. I said, well, I'm a big fat too. And I want to tell the young people, when most people complain, where the opportunity is. People start to complain. Some people complain. People start to change themselves, changing others. Where the opportunity is where the complaints are. Where the trouble, where is the opportunity.